Hi everyone, welcome back to Steph's Veg. Today I'm just going to do a couple of quick little jobs at home. I was going to go to the allotment, but it started raining because I need to put my asparagus out. As you can see, it's starting to shoot, but I didn't get a chance to get down there, so I thought, well, rather than waste the day, I'm going to plant my garlics. These garlics are from what I pulled up or dug up last year. They are from an elephant garlic, and this is more or less from one clove, maybe a couple of bit extras from one more. So I'm going to put these in the garden in one of my raised beds. I know it's probably a little bit late because I do normally like to put these out in sort of November, and these were in the ground for 2 years before I harvested them. So I'm hoping that each one of these is going to produce a real nice big bulb of garlic. So off we go. Is that it? Ooh. Grass is a bit soggy. We had loads of rain. I've been trying to get out here for a few days, but let's put them down there. Right. Okay, I've just got one little job to do. I keep all my peelings for my potatoes and my veg and stuff, and I'm going to put it in one of my trug things over here. I have cleaned them out and I keep adding bits to it, so I'm just gonna pop that in there, and then I will get my spade, and then I've got some spare soil there, just cover it over, so hopefully that will feed those beds nicely. I'll just go and get my spade and my shovel. Right. Just pull that over there. Hopefully it won't take too long to mulch down, and then where I've emptied some of that soil there, I put it in this one, so I'm just going to chuck a few bits back over there. Not too much, because then I'm going to probably put another layer of food cuttings and trimmings and stuff, and then hopefully by the time I plant stuff in there, so I probably might put my runner beans or my tomatoes in here this year. I'm not sure yet, haven't decided. That'll be enough for now, just to cover it over. I did the same with this one, but I will add a few more bits to it. Obviously I can't put too much in there because I don't want it raised too high. So I'm just gonna leave that like that. And that should do. That's that done. Right, these bags here, I'm trying to empty my compost because it's got so much in there, and the bottom of it hasn't been touched for about 9 years, so that's going to be really good for composting. So I'm trying to sort of bag it up, but I can't do too much because I'm going to need these beds, and this is where I want to put my garlics this year, in this bed here. So I'm just going to move these ones. Oh. In these green ones is food from last year, and that was full up, so you can see how much that's composted down, and that green one there, so that's going to be dug in eventually into the other beds. So I'm just going to give this a little bit of a turn over. Right, last year I do cover them with cardboard, and then I just empty some of my plant pots with the soil over the top, and as you can see, I've got lovely worms in here. But the cardboard has all disappeared now, so I'm just going to lighten it up because it has got a little bit flat here. Don't need to dig it too much, but just to sort of loosen it a bit. So that should do that. So I've only got, I think, 7 bits of garlic to put in. So I'm going to do companion cropping. So I'm going to put the garlic to one side, and later on I'm not sure what you can actually grow with garlic. I need to look, but I might sow some spring onions or some lettuces. I need to just Google or look up to see what else I can grow with it. So, because I'm not going to use a whole bed, just 7 garlics. So that's my next job now, is to, I don't really need to get a spade. I'm just going to make holes with my hands and bury them in the ground. So I just need to go and get them. So yeah, I've got 7 bits of garlic here. So they're quite big, as you can see. So I'm just gonna make a hole deep enough to pop it in so you can just see the top of the garlic. So like that. So you can still see that. You don't want to bury it too low, but then you don't want to leave too much showing, because I do get foxes around here and they'll probably dig it up. So that's a bit too deep. They probably will get dug up at some point, but I'm going to put a cover over them. That's 3. Don't really need to make a hole, I can just bury it in there. I'm giving them quite a distance apart because I'm hoping then that they're going to grow nice and big. Probably too far apart, but there we go. And then what I will do, I'll go and get a label in a minute from my greenhouse. Write on it what they are, elephant garlic, and the date on it, and just leave it. And I probably won't harvest these, say, because I left these ones in the ground for 2 years. I probably won't harvest these until June of 2027. So I'm just gonna leave these. They will grow and then they'll die back off again, but I'm not going to dig them up. And then until the following year they'll grow again, and that's what I ended up with. So I had nice big garlics, but I didn't want to use them all for my cooking. I wanted to save some for obviously replanting. So let's see, hopefully they're going to be good. So there we go, that's that bit done. All right, just need to go and get a label from my greenhouse. So I'll go and do that now. My label, and I've got to repair this door because it's broke. All right. All right, let's give this one a clean. All right. Where is it? Oh, where's my marker pen gone? In my drawer. Right, so right on there, elephant or garlic, elephant. I can't get the whole word of elephant out, so I'm just writing E-L-E-P on one side, and then the other side put the date, which is it the 29th or 30th today? 30th. 31/26. Right. Get that. Pop that. There's my label. And that's only a little one, that's all I've got in there. Okay, so I'm just going to put my label in there, which is the last one that I planted, so I know not to do anything this side. And I'm going to go in my little shed here, if I can get past, to see if I've got a small cover to put over it, like what I've got for my raspberries, my strawberries. Just a small one, if I can get it out. Right. These are just small, like cloches. They pop up. That'll stop the birds and hopefully anything else from trying to dig them up. Right, let me get over here. Right, let's pop that. And I've got a couple of bits of wood here that I just need to move. Oh. Right, let's try and get that over there without any knocking anything over. See, they just literally fit over there. And then what I do, I haven't got any pegs at the moment to peg it down. I've got a couple of bits of wood here. I'm just gonna put that there, just so if it is a bit windy, they're not going to go flying off. So I'm just going to pop that back there, just to hold that side in so it doesn't come up. So that should be alright. Might just put one there as well, just to stop that. If it does get windy, until I can get my pegs. Oh. No. But yeah, I need my hammer and some pegs to bang into the ground, but I haven't got any metal ones, and the metal ones are better. So, well, I don't think so anyway. I'm going to have a look in my shed, greenhouse, because I might have some metal ones. Oh, I haven't got any metal pegs up here. I've got plastic pegs, which I could probably put in. Got 4 plastic pegs here. Alright, let's go and put these in. Because I can't get to the hammer, because I need to clear my shed out as well. Where's the hole? I don't think they're going to go through there anyway. Oh, I might be able to stand on it. That's it, that's gone in. Actually, because the ground's quite wet, they're going in quite easy. I think the foxes are going in here. Unfortunately, it started to rain now, but I managed to get done what I wanted to get done today. Well, up here anyway. So I'll go in and write that down in my journal for what I'll do for the year. Yeah, it's coming down quite heavy now. Alright, let's get those egg boxes. Alright, as you can see, I've still got quite a bit of work to do. I've got in my greenhouse, I'll just quickly show you this. Okay, so in here I did an experiment from the red berry things you get off of asparagus. I bought them home, picked them up and brought them home, and I thought, I'll just give it a go, plant them, and I've got new asparaguses. So I'm going to put these ones in my asparagus bed that I've got here. But I need to sort that out, make a bit of room. And just all I'm going to do, I know you should plant asparagus and do it all fancy and trenches and pull this bit out. I'm just going to literally put it into a hole, not as it is in the plastic, but try and get as much out of it like that as I can, and then just take potluck and see how that goes. So yeah, so that's another job for later. Got to give the greenhouses a wash this year. It's not too bad inside, but outside they get a bit greeny, so it doesn't let the light in. So that's a job for when it gets a bit warmer. So, and then out here, right, just need a few more jobs I've got to do. So the beds are pretty well prepared. I've just got to sort that one out. My herbs are in here. That's mint, oregano, thyme, I think, and this is lemon, like a lemony mint. I need to get these sorted out, and I need to get some chives up here, which I might take from down my other herb bed. Need to empty those pots, or yeah, because the roots are going to be quite big because they were peppers. I just haven't got round to it yet. In there I've got some strawberries where I've taken cuttings in there, and I need to repair this bit of plastic because the fox, I think, walked over it. So I need to get a bit of plastic and try and either glue it or drill it onto there. And then in that greenhouse I've got buckets to empty where I've had my tomatoes. I've just sort of run out of space. This was an old clothesline. I use it now to grow my cucumbers up it, so that they then hang down, so they don't end up curly and grow nice and long. And I had quite a lot last year. This obviously I've got to pull up because it's broken. So yeah, I don't know how it managed to get like that. I think maybe the fox has tried to get in there and sleep because it was a bit flat in the middle. I've got pots where I've taken cuttings and they're starting to really root, and I just need to cut them off. I've got a few there, and these are going down to the allotment. So yeah, there's a few more over there, but I need to repair this or throw it. Well, I can't really repair it. I need to throw it away. And then, no idea what these are. They just sort of started growing and I've just left them. Don't know whether they're onions, leeks or garlics. I've got no idea. So I'm just going to let them do their job. So I need to give these a wash out because I like to give them a clean before I use them again. So that's basically it now for up here for today. But yeah, there's a few jobs that I'm going to obviously need help with where it needs a bit more muscle than what I've got, but that'll be to come. So hope you've enjoyed watching. So and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.